They don't expect everything to be acted upon in the way they suggest, but they do expect to be listened to, and they do expect you to value having a feedback loop in the first place. This is the fifth and final Gen Z solution video, and also the final video in the series. By Gen Z, I'm referring to those whose years of birth are from 1995 to 2009. And this one is called Enable Contributions and Collaboration. We live in an age of feedback. 500,000 Facebook comments every second all around the world. Gen Z has grown up with this culture. When they want to give their opinion, they expect to be able to do so. They expect to be able to contribute to the workplace and the organisation they're in. Now, some leaders not so keen on this. Now, I've worked with leaders who say they've only worked here 2 weeks, and now I get an email with all these suggestions saying, hi, me, no formality, these are all the things we think we could do. And I say, well, what have you done about those ideas? And often they say, well, I haven't really read them. I just didn't like that I was sending that email in the first place. It's always been true that if you want people to be committed, they have to be involved. And that has never been more true than now. What goes with this is often an expectation of a more democratic form of leadership in general. Now, that's a whole topic in itself, but again, a lot of leaders these days don't like feeling boxed into, well, I have to do things this way or that way. And yet, given the issues with recruitment and retention, with Gen Z in particular, I don't think there's much choice. They don't expect everything to be acted upon in the way they suggest, but they do expect to be listened to, and they do expect you to value having a feedback loop in the first place. After all, the ideas that come through that may be exactly the ones you need, so why would you not want it? Now, that expectation from Gen Z that they can contribute is also backed up by how they participate. It's true in terms of turnout in UK general elections in recent years, and also the most recent referendum. But across a whole range of factors, Gen Z is more likely to participate than millennials. So whether it comes to campaigning, raising money, volunteering, some of the things that actually need sustained effort and input to make them happen, Gen Z is more likely to do so. Now, as an organisation, there's skills there that you can use, and there's an energy that you can harness if you choose to do so. And when it comes to collaboration, it's a similar thing to feedback. If you don't provide the opportunities, Gen Z will wonder why, but they'll probably find them anyway. As far as they're concerned, collaboration drives efficiency. Again, why would you not want the efficiency that comes through that? Natural collaborators, whether it's in person, electronically, across a whole range of teams and so on. Now, I'm glossing over it a little bit, but I think it's a big thing here for organisations, particularly as people can often stick in their silos. Here's my set of responsibilities and so on. That's not generally a Gen Z way of thinking. So there's more in the blog from the link below, more in all the blogs. So that's 7 Gen Z key characteristics, that's 5 key solutions for Gen Z when it comes to recruitment, retention, motivation, engagement, and so on. Thanks to everyone who's watched this all the way through, and keep those comments coming. Thank you.